Hello everyone, this is probably quite a short video. This is Ronnie on YouTube, thanks for watching, and we're talking about raw food stuff. And a lot of people in the raw vegan movement over the last while have got interested in maybe taking certain supplements and different things. And one of the things some people take is called Daily Green Boost. And we're on the Daily Green Boost website, and some people claim that Daily Green Boost helps you get the nutrients that you're not getting from your fruits and vegetables, and that it's a good supplement to have. Personally, I don't take Daily Green Boost or any supplements. I've been on a raw vegan diet for about 7 or 8 years, depending on what you say about that. And there was a period of time where I wasn't raw as well within that time for about 6 months. So not always perfectly being raw or anything like that. But most of the time being 100% raw. And I've never taken a supplement, not out of stubbornness or anything like that. And I don't necessarily think that you never have to take a supplement, but I don't necessarily connect that with one particular diet or lifestyle. It might just be a reality of modern life and your health. For many reasons, you might need to take a supplement, and that's fair enough. But I've not yet, and I'm just kind of curious as to see maybe how long I can go. That's not like I'm trying to challenge myself, but and I'm not saying anyone else should do this, but how long before I get some symptoms or get some problem or whatever else? Because what I'm seeing is people living into the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s on a horrendous diet and not getting nutritional deficiencies as far as we can see. So I'm not sure why I would eat the healthiest foods and the most nutritious foods. So people have claimed to me that Daily Green Boost is something worth doing. Let's have a look. It's organic, it's raw vegan, it's kosher. Uh, Supposedly it supports alkalinity, energy levels, high potency vitamin A, vitamin K, excellent source of iron, manganese, blah blah blah. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure. These statements have not been evaluated, so they're just saying things that that they're not able to prove. Uh, so it's kind of like just marketing information, not really science. Talking about, and here's the thing here: it's not in the soil, then it's not in the fruits and vegetables, and then it's not in you. This is one of the biggest lies in the nutrition supplement industry. This is what it is based on. This is what it is based on. If it's not in the soil, it's not in the fruits and vegetables, it's not in you. A lot of people believe this thing that there's less nutrients or no nutrients in the soil, and therefore it's not in the fruits and vegetables. They kind of miss out a lot of things here, like how do the fruits and vegetables grow if there's no nutrients in the soil? How do the trees grow? How do the plants grow in themselves? And this major claim that's been made here, they've provided us with lots of science to support. Oh no, they've not. No science, no evidence, not one study to prove this concept, which their whole product is based on. If it's not in the soil, it's not in the fruits and vegetables. So are they going to prove us? They must be able to prove that. No, they can't. Why? This is just a marketing device, a sales device that people buy into because people are disconnected from the creation of their food. They find it in a shop somewhere and they don't know what happened to it or how it was grown, and they just assume, and they've been told these lies, and they kind of just go along with it because they maybe buy into kind of conspiracies and things. We can look at more information if we actually look at science, and we find um, public perception and the popular press. Let me see what this article is all about. It's very easy to find actual scientists, actual science refuting these ideas. Um, Internet articles and popular press frequently state that the mineral nutrient composition of vegetables, fruits, grains has been declining. These sources may cite as supporting evidence scientific literature that compared nutrient data from food composition tables published many years apart, even though the authors of the scientific literature site often explicitly recognize limitations of the data and analysis. Apparent historical declines in food mineral nutrient content derived from food composition tables comparatively have been attributed by popular press to decreasing the levels of micronutrients in the soil due to depletion by intensive agriculture, even when that was not a cause identified in the scientific articles they cite. What's this one called? Mineral nutrient composition of fruits and vegetables and grains, the context of reports of apparent historical declines. You can go and read that yourself if you like. But you can find lots of stuff like that. You will also find the other side, which is people saying, there's no. They've just bought into this conspiracy. It's just a conspiracy that's been created. It's marketing, it's sales, it's propaganda. And if you've studied that stuff and if you understand it, then you see that straight away. You go, okay, this is a marketing thing. But a lot of people in the natural health movement don't realise they've been scammed and they're buying into this. Now, when it comes to fruits and vegetables, what are the nutrients that we can genuinely say fruits and vegetables don't have? You're talking about B12. They have a small amount of B12, but maybe not a huge amount. You're talking vitamin D, which comes from sun, and some people are claiming iodine. So some people are saying there's less iodine, there's no iodine. So let's look at Daily Green Boost to see if it solves that solution. What are the vitamins in Daily Green Boost? Vitamin A, vitamin K, thiamine, vitamin C, and trace amounts of niacin, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, and vitamin. So it's got a trace amount of vitamin B12. But maybe you'd be better off taking B12, like if you've if you've got a B12 issue. What about the minerals? Any iodine? No. Iron, manganese, molybdenum, chromium, magnesium, calcium, copper, phosphorus, zinc. Has anyone had a molybdenum problem recently? What about copper? Have you been struggling to get enough copper recently? This Daily Green Boost doesn't even give people, vegans or raw vegans, it doesn't even give the supposed things that we're meant to worry about. Vitamin B12, vitamin D, and iodine, which some people are saying is important. So this is a kind of news to me. Like I have an instinct about these things. I'm like, yeah, it's probably no reason to really take this Daily Green Boost. It's grass. Just break it down. Think about it. This thing you have between your ears, like, are we better off taking grass, drying it, turn it into a powder and eating that than eating fruits and vegetables? Well, even that concept, even any concept of eating vitamins and minerals, supplements, there is basically no science to suggest that that's healthier for us or better for us or that improves people's health. Obviously, there's not really any science on raw vegans taking it, so we can't really look into that. But when we just look at, is there any science for like the average person out there who's not eating fruits and vegetables and not really taking care of themselves? Is there any benefit to taking vitamins and minerals in these forms? And there's no evidence to show that. Or if there is, it's mixed and confused evidence, because there's some stuff showing there's a study that shows it actually made a detriment to people. There was a study showing it made a very slight difference, and there was some showing it didn't make any difference in terms of heart disease and different things. So we've not really got any evidence saying that a green grass powder, is beneficial to people's health or helps boost their health because it gives them additional levels of these vitamins. And if we go through these vitamins, vitamin A, vitamin K, thiamine, vitamin C, I mean, I've never met any raw vegan that's been telling me about having any issue with any of these nutrients. These are things that people think they have problems with. They pretend, they make up ideas. They never actually get fully tested on these things. These are things that people basically no one ever gets in any part of the in any part of the modern world. Um, a B1 vitamin C, like it's just silly to me. If you want to take Daily Green Boost, do it because of the flavour. It maybe adds a bit of a colour. Um, it's a quite expensive product, like $20, $30 for a jar. I don't know how much that means, but I don't see any reason for anyone out there to take Daily Green Boost ever, unless you just want to add some flavour and colour. Uh, it's called the placebo effect. You know, if you think it makes a difference to you, it's probably just placebo. Fruits and vegetables are what you need to go towards. Learn how to do the raw vegan diet right, and you'll get super healthy. And if you do have supplement nutrition, like deficiencies, you need to deal with that properly. Like maybe speak to a doctor, maybe get some blood work or whatever. Speak to an expert. I don't think this is your solution. So thank you for watching.